as they wait for any word perhaps on survivors. We know all the hospitals in the area have been notified to expect a mass casualty incident. But at this point, we have not heard the actual details from anyone in authority. We are expecting that press conference at 7 o'clock this morning. Now, this bridge was built in 1977. You heard me say it is a steel truss bridge.
Y'all know the first thing they're going to talk about is, if did somebody do this intentionally?
Way to Baltimore. You can still take 95, and you can also still go around to the west of Baltimore, but this is going to be a major traffic impact to the area. There's also going to be a major impact to cargo traffic as well, as you can.
That never happened in New York. So they saying that 7 to 20 people is missing. They got people in the water looking for them and stuff like that. We're going to listen to what they got to say.
This morning. I'm sure you will be taking it live as well, so we can get a little bit more information as to what perhaps may have happened here.
All right. Melanie Onward there with our Fox 5 DC team. She has been fantastic reporting, of course, as always out there. Thank you so much.
How did it run right into the bridge? I don't understand that, man. And that's a big shipping container, man. They will show more.
Live look at this hour over as the press conference appears to be set up and ready to go. We did see somebody that walked up to the podium a short time ago and said something. Not clear if they said, we'll be starting in a few minutes, but you can see all of the media has kind of gathered together and the microphones are there. There is media from Washington, D.C., obviously Baltimore, as well as Philadelphia that's out there. We're expecting our Fox Philadelphia team to join us here with a live report coming up in just about 25 minutes. Again, that news conference should be getting going here momentarily. We're going to head to a quick 2-minute commercial break, but we'll continue our coverage here live, raw, and unfiltered on the other side. Ship that did crash into the Francis Scott Key Bridge a bit earlier on this morning, causing the bridge to collapse. Again, I want to go over some of the details as a container ship rammed into that bridge in Baltimore, causing it to snap in several places, then plunge into the river below. We know that several vehicles fell into the water and rescuers were searching for at least 7 people, though some reports from local officials have said there may be as many as 20 people believed to be in the water. The vessel appears to have crashed into one of the supports of the Francis Scott Key Bridge. That's according to video that has been circulated all over social media, posted on X, formerly known as Twitter. The ship caught fire and thick black smoke was seen billowing out of it. Kevin Cartwright, director of communications for the Baltimore Fire Department, telling the Associated Press, quote, "This is a dire emergency." He did say it was too early to know how many people were affected, but he called the collapse a, quote, "developing mass casualty event." Emergency responders searching again for at least 7 people believed to be in the water. Cartwright saying, quote, "Our focus right now is trying to rescue and recover these people." He did add that some cargo appeared to be dangling from the bridge, which spans the river at the entrance to a very busy harbor. Let's pop up the audio to see what they are saying there. It does appear he was giving maybe some kind of mic check or warning that this would begin soon. Again, once this all gets underway, we will make sure to bring it to you live, raw, and unfiltered. We're also looking at just some of the other live images that we do have coming in out of that area. This is a shot that is coming in from our Fox Philadelphia team. They do have a crew out there as well, and they're actually going to join us around 6:45 a.m. Eastern time to break down the latest developments out there. But you can see a portion of that bridge right there in the distance. The cameraman right there kind of fixing his shot a little bit. But that is just one angle, one shot that we have seen provided from that area. Let's pop up this one coming in from our Fox 5 DC team. This is right next to where Melanie Alnwick was reporting from for us a short time ago. You can see all of the flashing lights there. We also had a...
Good morning, Aaron. I'm trying to figure out what the hell they doing with this YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even put my thumbnail up. They're not sending it out to nobody. Probably because I went live for 50 seconds and then I stopped it because it wasn't doing this vertical thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on my YouTube. Somebody's definitely attacking this joint.
Because that is where...
Good morning, though.
This news conference get underway in just a matter of minutes.
It says on here 2 people watching and I've been on for 5 minutes. I don't know what's going on over here. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to try to figure it out.
Photographers there setting up the last of their cords and microphones, getting everything ready. And we have seen a spokesperson for one of the agencies involved come over and provide.
I do videos like this because I want people to see, you know what I'm saying, like what's going on with this type of stuff. You feel me? It's not really for views. It's the, you know, for the couple people that is going to see it. They, you know, you got people in B-more. They said a lot of people went in the water, XYZ. All right.
Entrance to that busy harbor. The river leads to the port of Baltimore. That is a major hub for shipping on the East Coast, and it was opened back in 1977. The bridge, of course, named for the Star-Spangled Banner. You can see the mayor of Baltimore there off to the left side. It looks like this news conference is now getting underway.
Good morning. My name is Chief James Wallace. I'm the Chief of the Baltimore City Fire Department. I'm joined this morning by our Mayor Brandon Scott, President Mosby, County Executive Dr. Jessica, and County Fire Chief Joanne Ron.
Well, thank you.
Our brief this morning will be an update on the search and rescue operations. So at approximately 40 hours this morning, our 911 center dispatched a call to the Baltimore City Fire Department for water rescue to the Tabasco River in the area of the Key Bridge. As units were responding, they began to receive numerous calls indicating multiple people in the water. Is as of right now, that's what we know right now. This is a very large incident. It involves a very large footprint. Multiple agencies are operating, therefore information is subject to change as we get more intel and as our crews work through the morning. Over the next 8 to 12 hours, you can expect to continue to see our air and maritime assets functioning out on the water and in the air above. We need to do damage assessment of the
some
ship
people that
itself
fell in that water
before we can board that ship, and we need to continue our subsurface
They might not find
search,
those
which is
people.
including different types of sonar. We have side scan sonar. We have other sonar capabilities here. We have underwater UAVs that we're working with. And throughout the night, we've also been working with infrared technology, both from the air and on the water surface. So I'm going to wrap up here with just saying this continues to be a search and rescue operation. It continues to be a very dynamic operation with multiple local, state, and federal resources involved. With that, I'm going to turn it over to our Mayor Brandon Scott.
Thank you, Chief. Everyone, this is a unthinkable tragedy. We have to first and foremost pray for all of those who are impacted, those families. Pray for our first responders and thank them, all of them working together, city, state, local, to make sure that we are working through this tragedy. This is an ongoing active research that we're having right now. We're going to continue, as you heard from Chief Wallace, throughout. As long as we have to be doing that, we will do it. But we have to be thinking about the families and people impacted. Folks, we have to try to find and save. This is what our focus should be on right now. But we're going to continue to work in partnership with every part of government to do everything that we can to get us through the other side of this tragedy. And with that, I'll turn it over to County Executive Olszewski.
Thank you, Mayor Scott. I think we all awoke this morning to an unspeakable tragedy. As the mayor indicated, we know that there will be families and individuals impacted by this, regardless of what happens the rest of the way out. So I would just echo we were impacted, but also ask that our residents pray for our first responders. They have been on scene since very early in the morning.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna show you a video I found of, I don't know exactly what this bridge looks like, so I'm trying to find a video of something that shows the bridge before this, so we can get a spectrum of what the bridge looked like. Now, if y'all look over here to the left, that's where the bridge. Look, this is where it starts falling apart at. Boom, that shit ran right into it. The lights went off and that shit ASAP. But look how the other side just fell apart. Oh, it's over. Anybody inside that bridge, there's no way you could have held on. There's no way in the world. If you was on that bridge, you was going to survive. Metal and concrete. Man. God, pray for them people, man. How does that happen? I heard that shipping container was going to India. How the hell did that happen, man? Sick. And they said they still trying to get these people up out of there. That's sick, man. Alhamdulillah. Salute, man. Good morning, man.
Conducting initial search and rescue operations. We're planning for additional ones as the sun comes up. And
good morning, Kenzo.
The work that they do cannot be understated. And I want to just thank them for all that they are doing and will do in the hours and days ahead. We know that we have a long road ahead, not just in the search and rescue, but in the fallout following this. I think we appropriately have our attention on the search and rescue efforts currently, and just here alongside our partners in the city to say that they have our full support, just as we want to thank our state partners for the resources they've offered up, as well as the federal partners who have already reached out. The mayor and I have talked to the governor. We've heard from the Secretary of Transportation. So collectively, we thank everyone for their thoughts, their well wishes. But again, this is a very active situation.
Jimmy Stone, good morning, man. Love you too, bro. I'll tap in.
And our teams for all the great work they're doing. And with that, I'll turn things back over to the chief.
Thank you, County Executive Olszewski. We do some Q&A right now. Now we're just going to go around and have everyone present their questions. Chief, can you tell us where the crew of the ship is? You also mentioned, too, that 2 people were rescued. Who made the first 911 call? And there were reports that it was a crew on the deck of the ship working at that point. Can you confirm any of that information?
The latest information we have on the crew of the ship is that they are still on board the ship. There's been comms between the ship crew and the Coast Guard. So as part of the overall operation, we communicate through the Coast Guard with the ship. And I'm sorry, your other questions?
There were 2 people taken. Who made the first 911 call?
I don't know who made that call yet.
Okay. And then were there other workers on the deck of the ship or deck of the bridge at this point? We had heard that information. Can you confirm that?
We were being told there were workers on the bridge. We have yet to confirm that. We'll work with MDTA to obviously to get that information.
About how many cars were on that ship? Last question. On the deck of the bridge at the time of collapse.
Don't have a number. I can tell you our sonar has detected the presence of vehicles submerged in the water. I don't have a count of that yet.
Thank you.
Chief, you mentioned upwards of 7 individuals that you're looking for. We've heard reports of as many as 20 individuals. Can you just paint a more clear picture about how many people actually fell into the water, how many people you might be looking to rescue, and also if you can give an idea of how many vehicles, although you might not have that answer, but really just the certain resolutions.
Yeah, I'll start with the last one. So I don't know how many vehicles yet. I know that we have detected the presence of vehicles. As far as the number between the 7 and 20, that's been a dynamic count throughout the morning, just given the fact that we haven't yet nailed that number down. We do believe that at least 7 are involved in that, at least 7 at this point.
That fell into the water.
Yes, ma'am.
They said about 20.
Yeah, and I know you said the crew was accounted for according to the Coast Guard on deck. Do we know if any of the crew members are part of these at least 7 people that may have been in the water?
We do not.
Thanks, Oscar. Survivability in waters around this temperature is not very long. At what point do you shift focus to become more of a start operation?
So we'll be guided by our dive teams. We will determine what the temperature of the water is. The other issue that we have out there is this water is current influenced. So right now we think the tide is coming back in. That adds a bit of a challenge to us also. We can certainly dive in these conditions, but we have to take a lot of factors into play, right? The fact that there may be trauma involved.
Yeah, we did a video on it last night. We was chasing that down last night, Derek.
We're battling darkness. So
I'm about to speak on that in a second. The Diddy shit. We're gonna catch up and see what's going on.
And as they work closer to the debris field, they'll obviously make those determinations. But we're going to rely on the experts, which are our dive masters that are here, our dive team, to tell us when they believe we've reached that non-survivability point.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Chief Wallace, was there any indication that there was a problem on the ship? Was it let in by tugboats at any point?
Yeah, was there a problem? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what caused it?
So far early on, point you to something.
Because he ran right into the rail. It wasn't even like they was in between the rails. He ran right into the foundation of the bridge.
My focus since 1:40 this morning has been that rescue operation.
So far, there's been no indication that any kind of like an emergency dispatch came from that ship beforehand?
I have no information about that, man.
Have you been able to talk to the pilot, the American pilot on that bridge?
The pilot on the vessel?
Yeah.
We have not talked to the pilot on the vessel. The rescue personnel, the rescue operation, we have not interacted.
Just back over here.
Can you tell us about the victims that were pulled from the water? Man, woman.
Man.
I don't have age.
Update on condition. Sorry, again.
I'm sorry.
Update on the condition as well when you.
Yeah, I don't have age and gender on either. One patient refused service, right? Really, they weren't injured. The second patient, however, was seriously injured and is at an area trauma center.
Are you including them in the at least seven people?
We don't know yet if they're part of that seven. Okay. The patient is injured severely enough that we've not been able to debrief that patient.
That 7 number, did that come from people witnessing cars going down? Like, where did that number come from? Or is that just from the sonar hits that you got?
No, that was the initial information that we got as we were arriving on the scene, that number. And that number, again, as I said earlier, has fluctuated, right? That 7 has been a consistent number.
How many agencies are here assisting right now with this recovery?
Yeah, dozens. I mean, locally, fire department wise, Baltimore County's here, Howard County's here, Hartford was here, PG was here, Anne Arundel, of course, Baltimore City. And a lot of those agencies are here by virtue of the fact that they may have specialized equipment that we need during an incident like this.
That's a fact, Joshua.
We're bringing in the equipment specific to the operation right now. And then even law enforcement agencies have a lot of the
sort of like Katrina. They didn't fix the levees until it knocked everybody down.
So big, we try to force multiply and just bring as many resources in as we can so that we can really blanket a large area for a search.
What about the fuel spill? What kind of resources are you bringing in to mitigate that?
We've not been able to confirm that we actually have an active fuel spill from the vessel. We've had odors of diesel fuel. The Maryland Department of the Environment is here, as well as the Coast Guard. So they would take leads on that as well. We hope as the sun comes up, the air assets that are up, we have a fuel bill, the impact is better.
How's that going to impact that with those resources?
Yeah, Maryland State Police has been here. Foxtrot is also working this. There are 2 air resources right now. I don't know that we won't bring any more in, but right now they're the 2 primary. Air reconnaissance on the open water is an invaluable resource, and we've been very fortunate to have it because as we put people out,
they don't know yet.
Water to conduct searches, they have that degree of overwatch from those assets. So it's been an invaluable resource.
Did a video, y'all.
Executive. We're talking about
what's up, bro?
I know that, and that's where the focus is right now.
Get the lights up.
I was awake to this news. We're all awake to this news. I've seen the video. What do you make of the totality of this incident? What are you thinking about what we've seen and what this community's experienced?
Well, this is a tragedy that you can never imagine, right? And I was awake when Chief Wallace called me, but never would you think that you would see physically see the Key Bridge tumble down like that. It looked like something out of an action movie. And you just think about, most importantly, and which is what we all should be thinking about right now, nothing but those families and people that are impacted, and those people who are risking their lives right now.
Big fact, big fact. Yeah, they said only 2 people was looked at. One person was refused help, and other one is in critical condition.
To see that happen, let alone someone in their family or someone that they know be injured in an incident like this.
Chief, for the
your thoughts about what this community is experiencing this morning.
Look, I think that folks are stunned. I think folks are reeling. And I think that's particularly true for people who are worried about their loved ones right now. I think there'll be plenty of time to talk about what this bridge means to the community, what it means for commerce. But at the end of the day, right now, this is about the humanity of people who are impacted and the men and women who are out there trying to.
Oh, that's right around where you at.
Folks off the bridge. So I think
you can hit the link, Yak, if you want to speak about it. He said, Yak said that's 5 minutes from where he at. I hope all your people good, man. I know it's a mess out there as far as traffic and panic.
The partners that we have working on this.
Chief, I know there's limited the fact that this could have been intentional, that this could be some kind of act of terrorism or intentionally hitting the bridge.
That's not my focus.
That's for law enforcement.
Law enforcement investigations. I would defer to the proper authorities for that.
Yes. And as we saw something similar to
it's search and rescue, man. This ain't got nothing to do with no terrorists.
portion of that came down. I know you said that you guys have spoken to Secretary of Transportation of Pacific Blue Judge. Has he made any comment about the assistance like we saw in Philly being rushed through to get this
Nothing.
We got Yak just pulled up, man. Yak is 5 minutes away from this. You know what I'm saying? What's going on,
man? What's up, macmean? Man, this shit crazy, bro. It's like, man, this about to take a serious. Baltimore about to take a serious hit with the economy, man, because the port shut down now. And man, if you really look at that video, it almost seemed intentional, man. Because man, if that ship made it in, you should be able to make it out, right?
It ran right
you know all the trajectories and everything, man. And they're saying they heard an explosion before the ship actually hit.
How big is that bridge though? Can you give me like tell me something about that bridge? Like
it's huge. You know what I mean? Hey man, how big you? I'll get them trajectories for you, but it's huge. And this is the thing: the port is like the main economy here. Every day ships. He was too far to the right. Every day ships go under that bridge. The dock, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, they just shut the whole port down. You know what I mean? So, man, the economy about to get fucked up here, bro. It don't even make sense.
It seemed like he ran right into the bridge. It seemed like he didn't.
Man, soon as I saw it, I said terrorism. Soon as I said, and everybody on the ship, safe, no scratches, no nothing. It's still 20 people in the water missing right now.
Oh shit! Look at this. They got an aerial view of it. I'm gonna show it to them right now.
Man, I got man. I'm gonna send you. I got some up close pics, Mac. I'm gonna send them to you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them. But I got a video right now of this shit's wild. They like over there.
It's crazy, bro. And you say, man, you see the cars, man, flying, trying to get off that bridge before it actually hit. Cause they sounded the alarm. You know what I mean? They sounded the alarm before it hit. I guess they could see the trajectory. So the cars, you can hear it. You can hear the alarm on the bridge. So that's why them cars was doing 100 trying to get up off of there. You know what I mean? But shit is sad, man. I'm thinking terrorism. It don't make no sense.
You see this shit? Look at it. Yeah. Then this is the shipping container, y'all. So yeah, you know what? Wow, this shit is way bigger than what I thought it is. And another thing, you make a good point about no ship being able to go in and out of here. So that's going to slow up everything out there.
Everything, bro. Man, the port.
Good.
Yeah, the port is like, man, it's import export here in BMore. You know what I mean? That's the main breadwinner here. You know what I mean? That shit about to shut, man. You know how many jobs about to be lost? And that the harbor tunnel and the Key Bridge is the two main connects to get from like the county to the city for jobs and get downtown. Man, they got to go around the entire city to get to these jobs and shit. Now, man, it's gonna fuck up money, time, everything, bro.
There ain't no other alternative. Look at this shit. There ain't no other alternative way around that motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta. It's another highway 895, but just say a 10 minute ride, not gonna be probably 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then they're gonna be investigating this water for a while.
Yeah,
man. I wonder how many people really was on that bridge, and exactly.
Yeah, that shit is, man. And I'm like, man, I take it serious, man. How many times me, the wifey, in-laws, everybody, man, cross that bridge, man. It could have been anybody. My buddy was on it's crazy thing. My buddy's coming from Eastern Shore, coming to see me. He just missed it an hour or so before this happened. You know what I mean? Coming right across there.
Bro, how do you run right into the bridge? So it doesn't. That shit is like it's like if you look at this picture right here, right? If you look at it right, in this way,
he wasn't even angled to go under the bridge where the openings is to go in and out. He went right at the bang.
I don't know, man. My boy must have been drunk or something.
And right now, man, state of emergency here in BMore. You know what I mean? It's like, man, you know how much, man, you know how much economy gets shipped from here around the country. You know what I mean? The Port of Baltimore, man, ship shit everywhere, man. It's like, it's like, man, everything's about to go skyrocket, even the street pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying? Everything about to go skyrocket.
You know, so crazy that ship ain't sink at all.
Nope. Everybody on the ship accounted for, no injuries.
Everybody that was on that bridge is out of here.
Yeah, man, you got it, man. Ain't no the bottom of that damn harbor water is man toxic, and man, you know how cold that water is right now. If your body gonna go in the shot, if you was able to get out of the vehicle, not fucking heavy them beams and shit is that's coming, man. Like, come on, bro. That's crazy, man. That's evil shit, man.
Tortured them.
They need to really look into terrorist attacks. That ship was actually going out of the country.
Yeah, it was going to India.
Yeah.
Get the lights up, man. 50 feet deep water and 40 degrees. Yeah, that don't look good, man.
Don't look good, bro.
Bad Biz, good morning. Alexander, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore is the pit of hell. I wouldn't say that, but you know, I get it though. I get what you're saying. So
man, but Baltimore, it's different here, man. It's real different here. It's a man.
So Shata died, said that was Sri Lanka. It was going to Sri Lanka. It's crazy.
Trying to make money out of stuff. Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
They haven't ruled terrorism out yet. They ain't even brought it up yet. As soon as I saw it, man, that was the first thing came. Man, because man, you got it. It's so many ships go in and out of here all day, every day. Your trajectories can't be off like that. You know what I'm saying? And now they got a video saying it lost power, gained power back. Lost power, gained power back.
Let's look at this, right? Think about how big one of them shipping containers is, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
This right little tiny area right here. I don't know if y'all can see my Oh, let me see something. All right, this little area right here. You see how many shipping containers? They got to be at least 1,000 shipping containers on this thing.
Yep.
That's now imagine the trucks that pull just one of these things when you see them on the highway. There's about 1,000 shipping containers on here. They didn't really lose too many shipping containers, and there ain't that much damage to the ship is gonna be all right. It's this
The ship fine, you know what I mean? That's minimal damage. It took 5 years to build that key bridge. And this was back in, you know what I mean, shit, the 50s or whatever. So this about the man. The whole harbor is shut the fuck down right now. You know what I mean? The shit is crazy, man. And that's the money of Baltimore.
I wonder how many cars went in there, man.
Hopefully too many. Kids. You know what I'm saying? Too many.
Kids in there, man. And if they saying they think at least 20 people died, that means that somebody seen some cars fly down that motherfucker. Hopefully those were empty. Hopefully they was empty cars. Look how fast. I mean, I would think that they had enough time to get off that bridge. But look how okay, let's stop it right there. Look how far. Let me go back. Look how far the next you see where they crashed into? Look at the next foundation is all the way over there. It's like, how the hell did that skinny ass ship miss that?
It makes zero sense. Think about it like this, Mac. You remember how when the plane that 9/11 hit, they knew the trajectory to make sure that whole joint came down. It's the same type of shit, man. They do all the dynamics to specific spots, eradicate the whole situation, man. We got to really think about. They need to really look into this shit for real. Because the reality of it is, the United States is vulnerable right now. We ain't them powerful motherfuckers that everybody's scared of no more.
Aha. Great point. But then you know what? Hey, you know what was so crazy? I was trying to talk about some politics shit yesterday, right? And I was talking to Unruly.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she hates what she has a hatred for Trump, and you know what I'm saying. But my question was, right? Was we living better when Trump was in office, or was we living worse?
We was living better. I wasn't. I wasn't. I'm gonna put it like this. You know what I mean? Going in, I wasn't a Trump supporter at all. But the reality of it is, in our community, it was more money generating and circulating through the community at that time while he was in there. That's just a fact.
That shit was flowing.
That's just a fact for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason it was while he was in office, it was more money generating through our community. You know what I'm saying?
So listen. So look. Okay. So look. You made a great point earlier. Let's get back to this bridge, right? That you said that if that everybody had a chance to escape, right? So if everybody had a chance to escape, how did they escape? Number one, and number two, you know what I'm saying? If they had enough time to escape, why wasn't they able to give an alert that they was about to run it? I don't know, man.
It was the alarm went off. The alarm went off when it alerted the bridge that something was going on. That's why you start seeing a lot of the cars flying up off of that bridge. But you know what I mean? It's like you can't. It's a major highway connected right to that bridge. The motherfucker's doing 80, 85 on there. By the time you get to it, you can't stop. There's nowhere to stop.
Oh, so I'm looking. There's two different ways to look at this video. Excuse me for a second. I ain't mean to cut your wisdom. So the people that's looking on regular YouTube, they see it this way, and the other people see it the other way. Got it. So if they catch it through the feed, it looks different than when they catch it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making an observation on my on the channel, but look at this shit. Look, let me count these containers, the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rows across. And
Yep.
let me see the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 high. So 15 across and 11 high.
You up there.
What is that? That's like $1.50. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Hey, Cuba and Lansky, me personally, I don't fuck with neither one of them. I don't fuck with Biden or Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm against the machine altogether. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't speaking up or waving no motherfucking pom-poms for neither one of them. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I'm against the machine all the way. Because I don't think I'm not a Biden fan at all.
Now look, let me just say something, Yak. See, this is why I stay away from questions and shit like that when it comes to politics, because instead of us getting, look how big that bridge is, damn. Instead of us getting to an answer, you know what I'm saying, for the question, what we do is we get an attack on the person. I'm not really, when I put Trump name in because Trump was the person that was running the country at the time. I'm saying during his administration, was we living better or worse? And you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it ain't about liking Trump or Biden. I don't like no man. All right.
Exactly.
Let's get that out the way.
Just the reality from my perspective. At that time, it was more money circulating where it could be touched by me. You understand what I'm saying? That's what, for whatever reason it is. I don't know if he had anything to do with it or it was just happenstance. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fact.
I'm just saying that right now, it's quite expensive compared to when Trump was here. You know what I'm saying? Like, things was, you know, even gas was lower. I was going and getting gas for like $1 sometimes. Yeah. Like, everything, whatever he said that he was going to do, that he did, it worked for us for that time. You know what I'm saying? So,
what you mean, Cuba? Facts as far as what?
Cuba,
you don't think it was more money generated at that time?
Cuba, you can hit the link, Cuba. I'm about to pin the link.
The world is collapsing on the back. Yeah, Biden is a, my opinion of him. You know what I mean? Look at his track record. Look at him and old girl track record of what they implemented. They never implemented nothing for black and brown. You know what I'm saying? In a positive light. You know what I'm saying? So man, reality is reality.
The link is pinned up. Shutting down the oil pipeline wasn't a good idea. Policies, bro.
I ain't say, you know what I mean?
For us?
Cuba, I didn't say he was the reason.
Hold up a second. Again,
Okay.
Before you get going, because we're gonna go. This is what I did with Unruly yesterday, right? I'm not gonna do that in the comments. You want to talk? You gonna hit the link.
Yeah, come up.
It's Puerto Rican Cuba, because nobody's talking. Y'all so triggered about people. You know what I'm saying? We asking about the reality. Nigga, was you making more money selling weed then or now? Because niggas is broke. And if you say that you're making more now, then you're a genius. Show me.
It was more money generated and circulating through the hood when he was in there. That's just facts, bro. For whatever reason, if it has anything to do with him or it was just the times, whatever it is.
I come from a school where we go out and we just get it. We go do it. You know what I'm saying? We don't wait for nobody to give us nothing. We just go out and do it. So whatever, if we get anything, is what you call a blessing. You know what I'm saying? When you from somewhere where you got to go take it and it's not given to you, when it's given to you, it's a blessing, man. So we don't need blessings in order to, in that regard. All we need is hustle. Was you making more money then or now? I'm telling you, my nigga, because back then you could have, you know what I'm saying, you was knocking off $100 eighths. You know what I'm saying? Like it was nothing.
Even in the street numbers was better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only time the numbers skyrocketed is when the COVID shit hit. You know.
You tripled your money more now. Cuba, get out of here. I'm trying to tell you, if your money is coming from the economy, like everybody else, money is slowed down for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you ain't getting more money. I'm saying that the clientele. You listen. If you add one hustle, exactly right. If you have one hustle and you're not, and let's say if your one hustle is selling weed today, right? Then if you was doing the exact same thing today that you was doing during Trump's time, then that means that you would not making money because all the people that's buying weed is buying less weed now than they was back then. Your same clientele.
Niggas are buying 4, 5, 8 a day, nigga.
Now, exactly. And so the only way you making the average bum nigga was buying a lot of weed. That average bum nigga is not buying the same amount of weed. The only way you making triple what you was making then is if you diversified your portfolio and you went and start hustling other things. You know what I'm saying? But you could easily tripled up your money, but it ain't because of the economy. If you look at the economy's fucked up, son. And number one, that's number one. Number two, man, yo, you go to the supermarket, the same when we was telling people about inflation and the price, when y'all was looking at tomatoes cent and now they $3, you know what I'm saying? When you went to the supermarket with $100 and you came out with 10 bags and now you're coming out with 3 bags. You feel me? 60, it don't matter. It don't matter. The economy, you know what it is. You can't attach. You can't adapt that reality. You want to know why? Because you so triggered by Trump. Y'all niggas is emotional and y'all coming packed with no facts. That's why you in the comments and you not up here. I land. Go ahead, Yak.
And a lot of Mac, we got to look at, man. Think about how many gentlemen and women then got released under the Trump banner. You know what I mean? From a lot of them years. Now, Obama put it into play, but it went into effect while he was in there.
Yo, Cuba trolling. He said, would you like to see my tax? But nigga, no. It doesn't matter. You might have easily made more money. I'm not saying niggas ain't making more money. A lot of us was probably making way more money than we was during that time. But I'm talking about the economy as a whole, nigga. I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm talking about the team. You know
exactly.
You feel me? Like, yeah, you might be LeBron. You might be making more money. You might have diversified your portfolio. You might have started hustling different way and having different things. But
step back. Yes,
your clientele went the fuck down. The clientele, nigga. Listen to what I'm saying. Derek, salute. Black to the Peace, salute.
And Cuba, just like you said, it's more jobs right now because Trump put his fucking foot down and stopped shipping everything over to everybody else, bro.
Yeah. That's not why it's more jobs right now. It's more jobs now because due to COVID, we lost a lot of jobs. A lot of people went on unemployment. But y'all got to remember, COVID was responsible. Trump is responsible for COVID. The same vaccine that the Republicans are saying don't take now, Trump started that vaccine. He was the one that rushed everybody to get a vaccine. Trump the one that worked with Dr. Fauci. Trump didn't land. Now, one thing that he promised the people, he didn't give them. He said he was going to repeal Obamacare. He still got Obamacare.
Again. Let me just say this one, right? Let me say this one thing to everybody. Yes, last night I had a whole whoever said Cuba's a troll, Cuba is not a troll. Cuba is my boy.
He was standing what he believed in.
Let me just say this. Last night I went through a whole thing. I actually just ended my live without telling nobody I was about to end it because you know what I'm saying? Because
I was watching it.
It's like we gonna get, me and you done had these discussions before, right?
Right.
Now, the thing is that I don't give a fuck about talking about a man. I don't care about the man. I'm talking about the reality. Was we
reality
doing better?
At the time?
If we was doing better, and I'm not attributing everything that happened good to Trump. I'm not saying he was the man like that.
Yo. I want to add something to that though, bro, because I just feel like, for the average street nigga, a lot of us just thinking from a street mentality. And so, you know, Trump is one of those types of guys. He a shiesty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna make your money and all that, but it's gonna be at an expense. Basically, what I'm saying is that it's niggas in the hood who got them PPP loans and shit, and they like, man, you know, it's too many motherfuckers who got that shit, yo. You know, they ain't gonna come after my ass and shit. But then niggas was getting triggered when niggas start actually getting locked up for that shit. Now they ain't hit everybody, but they did crack down on that. See, that's Trump. Trump is one of them type of guys, bro, to where he gonna give you a little something, but it's gonna come at an expense. If he was to stay in office a little bit more, and like people saying if people was to vote for him for a second term, he probably would have sold this country out. He is shiesty businessman.
Already was something to cut you out, bro.
We got to remember what this country's built on.
Let me say something again, right, Derek? It's impossible for me to continue this type of conversation because, again, we're talking about Trump. See, everybody I throw this at, they don't never really answer what I'm talking about, right? I mean, I asked Yak. It's really simple. Was we living better? Cuba says that
for whatever reason.
Hey, yo, listen. Hey, yo, you come on this channel talking about somebody's a fool. Your mother's a fool. I block him. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Now listen, hold up. I'm a well-studied ass nigga. That's what the fuck I am. Don't come on my channel.
Hey, I'm gonna check back in. Mac, I got to plug my phone.
All right, Yak. Don't
check back up.
Me or anybody else up on my panel is a motherfucking fool, nigga. You a fool for saying it. You know what I'm saying? That's that. But it's impossible for me to have this conversation. Number one, I was playing something about Candace Owens, right? And I was showing how the Black Lives Matter dude couldn't listen to anything that she was saying because it's like, yo, he's so caught up in his emotions about a person. But yo, I feel like, listen, there ain't nobody for black people more than macmean. You know what I'm saying? So the first way that I could service myself with black people is not allowing emotional shit for me to not see the issue. The point I'm trying to make, and I was talking about Cuba. I'm saying this, right? You might just as well be making more money, but economically we at a decline, my nigga. Your grandmother.
But the stats don't show that though, Matt.
Your grandmother. Listen, the reality. Fuck them stats. The reality is that my mother is complaining about she can't buy food right now, my nigga. And
food is pricey. That's a fact.
Look, so that's what I'm talking about, right? The gas, like I said,
gas is low out here. Now I don't know about out there, but out here, shit like $2.98, $3 is back down to that.
But the fluctuations of it. Well, I'm saying that the reality outside of the stats, which I think is gerrymandered and made up, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But that's my belief.
Right.
I don't look at that. I'm looking at the reality. The reality of when I go to the supermarket and I'm sourcing shit. Okay, listen, I'm growing vegetables. That's number one. Agriculture is the number one thing in my mind. It ain't about money, man, because you can't eat money. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the agriculture. If God had it his way, and they say that he withhold a third of the water from the earth, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna give a fuck about no money. We're gonna be thinking about who knows how to make some miracles happen out of the ground so we can feed ourselves. At the end of the day, when I walk through the supermarket, a lot of people I know is vegans. I'm not a vegan. But when I start looking at the prices of shit and I see how it's steadily going up, it's like apartment that might have started at $500 and now it's $1,000. It's never going to go back down to $500. This is what I'm talking about. The economy. I ain't talking about Trump. I ain't going to talk about Trump for another year and say, you know, people would say, oh, well, he's racist. He did this. I got a laundry list of what people say. I don't give a fuck. We take Trump and we throw Trump out the window. Let's say that the president was a piece of paper. I'm not about to argue about a piece of paper, nigga, when the reality is that my mother can't buy the same shit that she used to buy, or my grandmother can't buy the same shit that she used to buy, or the opportunities that used to be here is not here and slowly getting taken and given to fucking foreigners. In my eyes, you feel me? You know what I mean? When we can't take care of the fucking foreigners that been here for the last 20 years.
So your thing ain't about no president at all. It's about the economy as a whole, period.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about no president. I don't give a fuck about
All
no
right, because
man.
I just
I
kept
don't care
hearing a
about
lot of
Trump.
Trump. You know what I'm saying? That's why you know what I'm saying? That's what I was hearing.
I said a Trump administration. I said, was we living better during Trump's administration or now? And that's what I keep I'm specifically saying that so people could get off of that Trump shit. Nobody care about Trump. I don't give a fuck if Kanye was up in there or fucking Bushwick Bill. I care about the reality of the moves being made and how it translates to my pockets.
Yeah, I just don't, you know, like I said, you know what I mean? As far as the economy wise, like, you know what I'm saying? Up here, food is crazy everywhere. I know food is the only thing that haven't came back down as far as I know of. You know what I'm saying? Rent coming back down out here.
What?
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
estate is real estate, nigga. Real estate. You know what I'm saying? People don't have no place to live, nigga.
Yeah, but like I said, even that's coming back down out here. Rent was for 2 bedrooms like $2,500. It then went down to $1,800 now.
Yeah. Suck my dick. How about that? I'm fasting.
Well, that's crazy, boy.
Yeah.
Yo,
talk about knowledge growing. Listen. I'm not going to talk about that. Anybody talk about something that we not talking about right now? Shoot them.
Yeah, I came for the bill. I came for the bill with my brother.
Yeah. My bad. Back to the P. Salute Derek. Derek, that's my brother. Black to the P. Black to the P. That's DC.
Salute, man.
What up? Hey, yo. So I just debated a dude not too long ago. Dude named Ricky Manor. He got him a little YouTube channel and stuff. You know, I was getting tired of like a lot of these black folks. You know, and I'm black myself, of course. So you know, like I'm just seeing a trend where we went from hating, basically loving Trump, like you were saying yesterday. Now we went from hating Trump. Now we love Trump, and you know, now that's the trend. And
I can't love somebody just because I don't like somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Again, let's take Trump and make him a piece of paper. Let's start calling Trump.
Just like that's the same thing.
We change the name of Trump to piece of paper. Can we do that just so I can feel better?
Let's do this. I can't hate this piece of paper just because I don't like that piece of paper. I can't love this piece of paper just because I don't like that one. Put it like that.
You get on my nerves.
You feel me,
man, dude? Like I remember, I'm a truck driver, bro. I remember how these white folks was acting under Trump, bro. Like it was getting ready to go fucking down. Like they stormed the Capitol, the whole nine. These motherfuckers was ready. You had the Proud Boys protesting. You had all these.
That was not no Trump supporters, man. Say allegedly, because that was not no Trump supporters. Like that was not they. Arguably, they said that was Antifa. Let's keep it real.
That's bullshit, though. It don't make sense. Why would Antifa invade the Capitol to certify?
Whoever it was, we should take pointers from that shit.
Take pointers?
We should take we as a people should take pointers for that shit and go stand on something, bro.
We go stand on something. You gonna die right there when you stand, my nigga.
We just take
that. Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all kick it. Yeah. We ain't got
what I'm saying? I think, man, I think we should take we should have been motherfucking rolled in and motherfucking stomped some shit out and stood on something as a people, bro.
Come on, keep it 100, yeah. When that shit happened, keep it real. When that shit happened, what everybody said, if that had been a bunch of black people, that had been a bunch of dead people. We know that already. We know that.
It should have been a bunch.
Like suicide ain't the answer to our suicide ain't the answer, bro. That ain't the answer.
Check this out, though, bro. Check this out, though. Say what you want. Black people was ready. Go look at them old videos.
But like this, we gotta get that. We gotta get that old country mentality out of our brain, bro.
What was they ready for?
We just as firm. We got just as many weapons. We just as legal.
Black Panthers out there. You had the Nation of Islam, Black Lives Matter, whatever with them. But you had black people out there that pretty much was ready to go.
They wasn't ready to go into that Capitol. That's what they wasn't ready to do. They wasn't ready to do that. They probably was ready to protest. They probably was ready to try to, get us together.
Why not? Why not?
We need to stop marching and praying. We need to stop marching and praying and realize where the fuck we at, bro.
Oh, I agree with you, Yak. I'm not disagreeing with none of y'all.
Farrakhan easily got 1 million black niggas. You know what I'm saying? Where he wanted them to be. You feel me? With the right promo. You feel me? Like we can't say what we won't do. We got to say this. There we go again. Trump. Yo, Cuba. Trump new name is piece of paper. I want us black men to be less.
Hey, Mac, can I say something real quick?
Yo, hold up. I want us black men to be a little bit. I got you, Yak. A little bit less sensitive because it seemed like that a lot of times. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Right, the people get more caught up in the name as opposed to what we're talking about. We talking about if you want to help people, man, you can't teach hate. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker, if you hate the motherfucker that bad because what you think he did to somebody, you know what I'm saying? There's other measures you could take, you know what I'm saying, to help your people. Like talking about him don't help our people. I think that talking about the reality of what we need to be doing helps our people. Fuck the person. Listen, and then fuck the time period, because guess what? That time period where we had that money is not there. So we can stop talking about Trump and we can stop talking about that money. Let's talk about today. What we standing on. Yo, listen. It's not just the food, it's the economy in itself. It's the real estate game, it's the small business game, it's the home ownership game. You know what I'm saying? Everything is different right now. Go ahead, Yak.
We got to stop always getting emotional and reacting and look at shit for what's really going on today. A lot of people ain't even talking about it, but just last week, a bunch of states around this country had no phone service for days on end. Those be testers. You understand what I'm saying? This incident right here, you know how much food is imported and exported from that dock right there? Man, that's a supply that they checking shit. A lot of people ain't finna eat like they wanted to fucking eat because numbers finna go up for what's already there. You know what I'm saying? The next thing is the blackout, man. We better start looking at what's really happening around us and stop living in this illusion. We got to remember what America was built on. Gangsterism, taking your shit, rape, and some motion killing, bro. That's what this country was built on.
We know that. We understand that. Like I said, I'm not disagreeing that niggas need to stand up. I don't understand how a nigga could go the gun down his brother, but then when the police looking for him, he throw the gun and start running.
Throw their hands up and start bogging around this motherfucker. They throw their hands up and start bogging so that the police come.
Yeah,
all I was saying was though, bro, was that I guess the original question was we living better under Trump or now?
No, he said the administration.
All I was saying is that it's two people, bro, to where shit was going crazy like when they was in office. It's Obama and it was Trump. Those two times, race violence was at a high.
At an all-time high.
Motherfuckers was going crazy out here. Like, I'm telling you, even when Trump was in office, you had most black people was wanting them out. It wasn't.
You know what? You're fucking hold up. You're petty, Cuba. He's gonna say paper said grab the pussy. You know what? That's unnecessary, bro. Paper. You know what? That's so unnecessary. That's so petty. You know,
and this where a lot of us went wrong. Just because Obama looked like us, don't mean that nigga did a whole bunch of shit to benefit us, man.
He didn't.
You know, he from Chicago, just like me, and he ain't do shit but the city, bro.
Right. So
salute, gentlemen.
I think that's where we go wrong at a lot too, right? We claim this patriotism. I just think that when you're a president, you're not a president of a people. You're the president of a whole fucking country. So you have to make laws and apply shit that that everybody should benefit from, not just a people.
Not just a people. That's where we went wrong, expecting unrealistic goals from them. Just because you look like us.
I think all of them give us unrealistic goals. That's what they campaign on. Lies. All of them. Democrat, Republican, everybody. Campaign on a bunch of fucking lies. They offer promises they can't keep.
See, Mac, I think that he's bringing up actually a profound point there that's not brought up enough. We even just for instance, not to say you're wrong, but you brought up, were we better financially, economy, but under Trump? And it's like, we could say we were, right? However, what was culture like? What was society like? And the tensions are high. They've been since Obama.
But the stock market is doing its best up under Biden. The stock market has reached record highs. There's never, and that's what Donald Trump praised his whole presidency over how he kept the stock market. Now the stock market done flew way past what paper had it as. You know what I'm saying? So now we not looking at the certain stats. People's looking at alternate stats, alternate facts.
With them stats, bro. A lot of us, it's hard to get these fucking houses now. They'll give you a car, but they ain't gonna give you that fucking money.
Yeah.
Now hold on.
But they've been doing that for years.
Yeah, man.
No, but we talking about like these houses going up, man, and we buying less of them now.
Yeah. They've been wanting us to rent and buy and everything. That shit's been started under Bush.
That's a fact. They don't want us to be owners, renters, and that's it.
Yep. They want everybody. They want everybody in a city renting, DoorDash, Uber. That's what they want.
Man, you better go grab you one of these cribs where, man, you got some land out there to plant your garden like our grandparents used to do, and then you got a path where they got to come up to your fucking house, not where they can walk up to you, because you can pluck their ass off before they get there. Man, better get some land, man. Get about these damn so-called
Mac trying to do something, Mac trying to land something real quick.
All right.
Let me just thank you, P. We at the hour mark, so we got. Even though this is a very intriguing conversation, and thank you, Black to the P, for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I want to. Let's finally settle this. Nah, we're gonna have to settle this at some point. Me and Black to the P is gonna he gonna bring Kuba with him. And I'm gonna go grab somebody, one of my special guests.
I'm coming with you, Mac.
All right, so yeah, we got Yak, and we're gonna sort this out. So we about to get into some Diddy situation, right? They said Diddy got on the fucking jet, you know what I mean, and he got up out of there. We're gonna dig into that, and I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna play 1 minute of this and ask y'all what y'all feel about it.
Hey, listen. Now I know that this is not a funny subject, but at the same time, it's like, you know, hey, they trying to say, man, that Diddy done fled the country. They trying to say, man, that Diddy done jumped on his private jet and done fled the country. Now, according to reports, this is what they saying, y'all. They saying that all throughout this weekend, Diddy private jet been flying all up and down the coast, California, Miami. It's been flying everywhere, right? But 9 o'clock this morning, early, that joint dipped. And now it's in the Caribbean islands, in Barbuda, Antigua, or something like that. And that's where the jet is stationed right now. However, let's be clear. We don't know if Diddy is on the jet. But
all right, now look, I'm gonna stop it right there because I'm good on that. Dude, is Diddy on the jet or what, man? Did Diddy?
No, they arrested him and his sons already.
Nah, they didn't arrest him. They arrested his sons already.
They said they got Diddy and his sons.
That was his 2 sons and the bodyguard that was there at that house. The Diddy wasn't there. They said Diddy got on the jet.
This motherfucker thinks he's James Bond, Carmen Sandiego.
They said they froze his bank accounts though. They said his assets is there frozen. I'm sorry, Yak. What you said, bro?
How y'all feel about this whole situation? You know what I mean? They saying, man, he was doing all type of, you know,
if he guilty, he's guilty.
Shipping brides everywhere, some more shit.
I think if he's guilty, he's guilty. Yak, he deserved to be in prison. But what happened? Yeah, I don't want to change the subject. Go ahead.
No. Keep this the subject. Go ahead, talk.
I just want to know what happened to Ben Roethlisberger, though, bro.
Because we do know they will take powerful men down of color. You know what I mean? They tried to get.
That's why I said what happened to Big Ben. Big Ben caught a rape charge in the beginning of his fucking football career. He got to play his whole football career. That shit got swept up under the rug and everything. Like I just don't understand. Like
I mean, Kobe too, though, right?
Huh?
Kobe too, though.
Nah, Kobe shit was public for months. Kobe had to go to court and come home and play basketball. Kobe got to finish his career out with a.
Did Kobe
take it? But Ben's wasn't that open and shut, respectfully, right? Ben's wasn't that open and shut.
Yeah, what you say, Mac? I'm sorry.
Especially when Me Too came. Once Me Too came into the picture, they went back after Ben. That's why he retired. He had another year or two in him. He said that preseason, before he started his last season, They say, how long you think you'd go, Ben? He said, I got a few more years. They're like, well, Tom Brady's 43 going to 45. I could go a few more years. That motherfucker retired because the Me Too movement
was kicking their ass. Boy, Me Too was fucking him up.
Exactly. Like, and to Mac's point, I love Kobe, bro. When Kobe died, like, I felt something. You know what I mean? It was weird to me because I never felt that with celebrities like that. So it was weird to me. But to Mac's point, Kobe's did get kind of swept under the rug, especially after
but Kobe won his case.
Especially
Kobe got
after he
found
hit.
not guilty.
Yo, quick
He felt
question.
not guilty.
That's a fact. That's a
Quick
fact.
question. Did Kobe take it?
Kobe he got found not guilty. He went to court. He fought for his
That's a
freedom.
good point.
That's
He
not,
fought
that's
for
not
his
what I'm
freedom.
asking. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, yo.
What you say, Mac?
I don't think Kobe took it.
I don't think he took it either. I think that
We
a
got-
lot of times these
Oh
motherfuckers.
nah. Kobe ain't taking it. That girl gave it to him. They found 6 different semens in her from 5
We
other
got
different men.
at time. We got at times stand behind our people, man, guilty to prove innocent to proven guilty, instead of just throwing our hands up and saying fuck our people. It's
We just
too
gotta
many
look at
times
it
our
like
powerful men
realistically, bro.
get hung out to dry, bro.
Hold up. Let's take it here. The nigga Gene
Mhm.
Hill said Diddy was obsessed with Tupac. Hold up for 1 second. This is short.
Everybody knew that Puff took Tupac blueprint and changed Biggs and Bad Boy in image. I Get Around, talked about how fly you was, how many girls you mess with, how many cars you drive, how much money you got, what you willing to do. He took his image. Pac was the first one on the scene wearing Versace shirts.
And the jewelry.
He went and got the same Versace shirts Pac had. Which, all right.
Lights up, y'all.
Some dudes would do that. You would never catch me wearing something else, something that somebody else got. He was knocking down all the women that he thought Pac was knocking down. And what I mean is having sex with them. Why would you want to have sex with women you know for sure a dude that was once cool with you was dealing with? That's that image. Because you got to realize, bro.
Activity.
Wow.
And Pac was cool
Mac,
at
man.
one time.
Yeah.
I look at it like this. Look at the roster of Bad Boy. What happened to all the artists? Biggie, what happened to him? G-Dep, what happened to him? You know what I mean? What's the whoa? Black Rob. Only one came out of that unscathed. Only one came out unscathed was Mace because he balled out.
Hey, check this out though, bro. I think that like when it comes to this Gene Deal stuff, man, bro, it just seemed like even before all this stuff been happening, everybody was mad at Diddy. Everybody had a personal vendetta with Diddy. I don't think that none of this stuff that y'all got, you know, motherfuckers calling them gay, all that stuff, that don't matter if the man is gay. We're talking about in the court of law, did this man do what they claiming he did? We just saw Jonathan Majors go through what he went through.
Yep.
So I think what we about to see is pretty much the same thing. Like, what you gonna charge this man for having a bad date, for being gay, just because some women say that he treated them wrong? Where's
Wait
the
a minute.
proof?
Wait. Vino. V. Y'all seen the ex-female cop get 500, half a ticket for doing a threesome and getting tossed up through the police department? She said she was coerced. It's nasty out here. Hold up, man. I gotta see this woman. What she look like?
Is this recent?
My bad. Let me finish playing this last piece of Gene Deal. What do you I paused it for a second.
So if he's going to sign to Bad Boy, it was because of Corey and them. I put that picture on the internet. I put the picture on my channel of Corey Jones Just Corey Jones, Corey Jacobs. I think Corey Jacobs and Pac right next to each other. Those was the real bad boys of Bad Boy. You understand? Those are the ones who got the 16 to life sentencing. That Pac was gonna go and be with them first. But then Mopreem said, when it became just Big and Puff, because Corey then went to jail, he changed his direction. But nobody know why Pac and Puff fell out like they did. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Wait the fuck a minute. Wait the fuck a minute. I'm looking up this shit Vino just told me about. And this right here. Yeah, it is nasty. I'm sorry, man. This is the morning show, man. I gotta do it. Wait a minute. Let me just show this real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Somebody's always throwing me off, but I gotta go down. I gotta go down the rabbit hole real quick. What the fuck happened around with this? Owes Megan Hall $500,000. Is this it right here? Is this what we talking about? This look like the type of funky work that she's talking about right here.
You may remember the eyebrow-raising sex scandal that rocked the Laverne Police Department. We first told you about the mess in January of last year.
I was talking about Black Jesus. Why are we talking about Puffy? We should be talking about Black Jesus. Well, these niggas look black to me.
Last year, the shocking details sounded like a bad movie script. Made national news as 5 officers and then the police chief all fired. The city then found itself facing a lawsuit filed by a former female officer. Well, tonight word comes the city has settled the case with a hefty payment. Our Nikki Hauser heard from city leaders.
A couple of niggas up here.
Along with 4 other.
Niggas said Black Jesus. Black Jesus grabbed the wheel, huh? Hey, let me talk to them real quick. This is funny as shit.
Hold on. She had a threesome with them 5 motherfuckers.
She was breaking down the whole force.
She had a 7-some, nigga. What you talking about?
So they was tossing her up.
Yeah.
And Cap
They
got him
said
some
she was
too?
breaking down to everybody.
And Cap got him some too.
Oh, right here.
That's bad business, bro.
She was the recess after lunch break.
Look at the face.
Yeah, she was the recess after lunch
Smiling
break.
so hard as hell. She knew it. Oh, that's crazy.
Wait a minute. They said they owe her half a beat. But
She ain't have no pants on in that picture.
Hall and her lawyer claim it was a hostile work
Wow, definitely did.
environment that groomed her. While I was
She says she got groomed. Hold on. I need everybody to mute up for 1 second. I gotta understand this. Thank you, Vino. This is the type of smutty shit we be looking for in the morning.
Aspiring to protect my
The
community.
first thing that sticks out is that her mouth is very small. I used to,
the Laverne Police Department.
And she's not
was
attractive.
Protecting me.
She, along with 4 other officers and the police chief, were fired. Hall talked to News Channel 5 about the affair early last year.
I know what most people are saying. You know, you could have said no. I get it. But my response to them is that I did say no. And he wouldn't take it for an answer. Eventually, I gave in from pressure.
Wednesday's vote ends both Hall's lawsuit against the city and against 3 of her former superiors in the department.
we have white power
a lot. As the city still works to rebuild trust in the public eye. Nikki Hauser, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Nick.
Hold on, let me see something. How the hell did she get more? She the one that's running around
In 5 minutes.
No. Alderman Hobbs?
Aye.
Alderman Hobbs?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Dunn? Aye. Motion passes.
For the Laverne City leaders to say yes, they'll pay former police officer Megan Hall $500,000.
What message is that send to all the other employees?
Alderman Dennis Waldron was the only dissenting vote.
He's sending a message.
Oh, he wasn't having none of it.
Out to everybody in the world. Said, come to
I'm
Laverne,
feeling
sue Laverne because they're going to settle.
The city as a whole now
agreeing to pay Hall, but denying any admission of liability.
It's hard being in the minority.
This after the story of the Laverne.
Damn, she probably smashed off the whole panel. She probably smashed. Let me see something.
That's the newscaster, the panel.
Everybody, she smashed everybody off. I heard legend has it that she's out there smashing everybody out right now.
Hey, yo, Mac.
She's under the camera on the lady reporting.
Get that
Yeah.
old bitch out of here. Yeah.
She going down on the lady reporting right now.
Fuck out
Yo,
of here.
this ain't unbelievable. This is very believable, man. This is very believable because good morning. This is very believable because just a couple of years ago at Yankee Stadium, a black female officer was having it taken by her superior officer. That made the news also, and that's still pending right now.
How do you conform to rape, though, my nigga?
Say that again.
How do you conform to rape? How do you go under pressure to allow? Won't you just quit the job? Like, wouldn't you know what I'm saying? A person with morals and dignity would just quit the job. If you asking me to do something that go against my morals, I'm not working here.
It wasn't against her morals.
That's
so then she
it's
can't
easier.
say rape then. Yeah, but I hear you, big dog. Hey, my G.
I agree. Why she dressed down
easier-
too? Now she got long brown hair and glass. She looked like a different person.
It's easier said than done. It's easier said
She
than
get
done.
to skate $500K in her pocket.
Hey, yo, son said, macmean, look up Jonathan Adi. He said he banged it out with police in the Trump Hotel. He said he had tapes on Diddy and Cassie. We played it last night, Bear. We played it last night. Yo, go look at the show last night. We were sizzling. We have the video. They said that
Diddy, salute.
They said that Diddy allegedly got him unalived. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now, listen, real quick, man. We're gonna move a little bit forward. I just want to get y'all.
Damn, yo, Mac, I ain't even get a chance to tell him how that could happen to somebody.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry.
My bad. Go ahead, Grant.
Yeah, it's Mac's show though. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat. All right, listen. I get the type of heart that you must have, but some people when they get in shook mode, like when somebody take their heart, anything is possible. This can happen in prison. This can happen to women when they're intimidated. Because this lady is a cop with a hammer. She got a firearm and know how to use it. And she still was letting her superior take it whenever he wanted because she was scared she was going to get fired. She knew.
You're right. I feel you. I understand what you're saying, big bro.
It's a lot of intimidation tactics these people use. A lot of them use mind tactics, not just physical. So
and it's sad that we still continue to be bullied as an adult. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, but that's the reality, though. That's the reality.
That's fact. Big fact.
Salute,
and there's a lot of
Lansky,
stuff like sexual shit like this on every job. It's going to be there on the police force as well. It's in fire stations, warehouses, anywhere people coexist, male and female.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of it before, but I've heard of women coming out before it got to that level, to them sleeping with multiple men on
to that level. I agree.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. This
Right.
is
And
an
once you get to
extreme.
that level, you got to confront. You got to start to hold some type of accountability for yourself. You don't went home every night and then got up and went back to the
she was married too, bro. Yeah, she was married. She was married.
Yeah, you went home every night and got up in the morning and went back to the wake. That's hard for me to believe that. You know what I'm saying?
That woman was married with the cop lady. That was
she was married. So she went home to her husband, laid with her husband, knowing when she was doing that work. She ain't tell her husband. This the man that's supposed to protect her, Matt. This the man that she married. She said I do to because she thought this man would protect her from that type of shit.
Not only that, but she blamed her husband. She said that I guess
talk
he
about
keep
it.
it up in bed.
Run.
Hey, yo, the black police officer, the female officer in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium was married also, and that case is still pending, I believe. So we'll see if they're gonna tighten the system up like they tightened this white girl up with the 500,000. Let's see if they tighten her up too. I bet you she don't get no 500K.
Who's going to tighten up? Well, Santana, give me a second. Let me see what's going on here.
I still gave hella music. Look at my mixtape track record. I got about 9 mixtapes out there. Don't get it twisted. I mean, me and Wayne got 2 mixtapes out there. You know what I mean? couple 40 songs out there. So that was just the politics.
I'm looking a little bit like Keith Murray these days.
Understand, it's like, and you see it now, like with these labels, all the big artists telling you how you should have been independent. There was a lot of games being played at labels. So our game was to not turn in the album. You know what I'm saying?
Why you saying like you're gonna ask me for $1?
I will wait. You know what I mean? To not turn in the album. So I would put out mixtapes. I put out mixtapes in the time with Def Jam bullshit, and they dropping the ball. They not doing what I need them to do, or they not doing things how I feel them, or putting me in the light that I need them to put me in. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I never feel like I had the team around me that I needed to have to push me to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's not me blaming nobody. That's kind of like me.
Hey, Jewel's the man though with that rap shit. Oh,
I've always kind of like
Yo, I would agree with him on that though, man.
Yeah,
he might be right.
I don't think he ever hit commercial success. Not like Cam. Cam. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but Joel's was groomed to be a sidekick. That's why.
There's only one nigga that ever did that. Only one rapper that ever groomed a nigga to be better than him. That was Fat Joe with Big Pun. That's it.
Yo, Romeo, you know what that is? It's drug abuse. It's drug abuse.
Niggas don't groom rappers to be better than them.
That's
50 Cent had Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks was a better spitter to me than 50 Cent, but 50 never was gonna let Lloyd Banks be better than him. Cam wasn't never gonna let Joel be better than him.
I said mixtape, but Def Jam.
I disagree.
Jack, you right about the drug abuse,
to have
bro.
that, I made more money on it as a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on for a second, y'all.
And stuff like that. And then it's like, even for the sales part of it, yeah, it's like, if y'all not gonna put all the backing into it for me to get the amount of sales that I know I should be getting, because like you said, I know I'm like a Jay-Z or a Wayne, so I'm not gonna have it. Back in the day, it was like sales really mattered. So it's like first week, if y'all not gonna put the effort into it that I need y'all to put into it for my first week sales to reflect the kind of nick that I am, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll just keep going the mixtape route and keep feeding my fans. They love me. You understand what I'm saying? And if you look at the way the game went, like, come on, bro, like, really look at my history, like, dig into who the fuck I am, bro. I had my own studio when I was 18. I was shooting my own videos, mic check, paying for all these trends. I started everything, bro. Everything, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Shooting my own videos. I had my own studio when I was 18. I had my own disc burners, burning my own CDs. You understand what I'm saying? Putting them out myself. I was doing all this shit myself, bro. All of this shit. Jim and Cam was coming to my studio to record music. And I was the young fella. You understand what I'm saying? So that it's easy to get that kind of like, Joel's was never lazy. I had a lot of issues, with the label, so I was kind of like back and forth with them, but really Google how much music I got out there. I wouldn't be able to be the type of nigga I am if, like, come on, look at my track record. I could do verses by myself. Ow.
It's gonna be hard, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
With the locks.
Play with me.
That nigga.
Nah, Jules got bars. Jules got bars. He's just not a solo artist, man.
Yeah, Jules is one of the dopest rappers out of Dipset. He way doper than
y'all think they
Jones.
took advantage because of that? They seen that the abuse like the drug abuse, the issues they seen his issues, so they took advantage. Do y'all think that?
I think a lot of these artists go.
I'm just saying for him to never hit even 11, like Jim went past him in fame. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Jim kind of passed him in fame
what I think, though,
when it was built around Cam.
I think they drug these artists up, though. I think they force drug usage on these artists, especially when they're young like that, 18.
True,
you know what I'm saying? You're around a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, niggas that got a lot of money, and they force a lot of artists to get high, to use drugs.
Black to the P. Cameron openly admitted that he used to snort coke. Him and Mace admitted that on a show not long ago, a new podcast. Right. So I can't blame it on the drugs completely. Some people can handle it, some people can't.
Look, Graham, look what you just said, though. So a young artist coming up under them and seeing them sniff coke and got bitches and money and all that, he thinking this is what the life is.
Facts.
Bro,
he's being influenced by that.
It's a reason why people like, rappers like Cassidy, Papoose, Jewels. It's a reason why they ain't on the level of like a Jay-Z or a 50 Cent. You know, one of y'all said, and I think y'all was wrong about this, like 50 didn't want Yayo or Lloyd Banks.
Nah, Yayo, I said Lloyd Banks. I didn't say he wasn't gonna allow him to be higher than him.
Bruh, 50 said in the interview that's what he wanted. If he had it any other way, he would have it to where
but we all know that's public. You gonna say what's right, Derek, in front of the cameras, because you know that's public relations. You gonna say that's your PR team telling you what to say. They making sure that you say the right thing so that you promoting your team. You don't want to cause controversy within the group, so you're gonna say, yeah, I want Lloyd to be the biggest he can be. I want this nigga to be the biggest. I want Yayo, and I want. But whatever he said, as soon as he got a chance, he shitted on all of them.
Bro, look at me. I'm in a truck right now, bro.
Yeah, I see you, big bro.
Driver. I ain't got no PR team.
Hey, salute to the hustle, brother. Salute the hustle.
For sure.
Nah, not that you had a PR team. I'm saying 50 got a PR team that's telling him what to say when he's in the public interviews.
Yeah, but he said that in the book. Check this out, though. Here's the facts, though.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is that helps these guys really go to the top the way that they do. Like,
no, that's a fact. That's a fact.
With Jay-Z, we don't really know what it was in particular that made him go from just the street nigga on the block talking about the mob and all this shit to making songs with Justin Timberlake and being looked at as.
Okay, that's called growth, though. That's maturity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is that. But what is it? Why is it when 50 was beefing?
When you go from living in the projects to owning 70 and 80 $80 million mansions, I think your thought process become different. I think you got more.
That's what I'm saying. What did you do different?
Why is it though when 50 was beefing with Jadakiss and them niggas, he was saying in interviews like, bruh, I go overseas, they don't even know who the fuck Jadakiss is.
Right,
they don't know these niggas. It's something that these dudes do that makes them globally who they are.
I think makes them icons. Yeah,
right. So
their lyrical ability is something greater than that.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good question, bro. It's like what do they do different than their contemporaries to push them?
You guys ever heard of Lucifer? Oh shit!
Yeah. Other than selling their soul, but let me tell you something else. Other than that, you know, Diddy and all his artists, he was the reason that they stayed stagnant because he wanted to be the big nigga. And you know what I'm saying? He was in everybody's video. He was the dancer, the ad-libber, take that, this and that. Diddy wasn't going to let none of his artists be bigger than him. When 50 got signed, he got signed to Eminem, a person that gave him $1 million to sign, first of all, gave him free range to do whatever he wanted to do. And he had Dr. Dre and M backing him up, pushing him. They pushed him. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference from these other artists, especially bad boy artists, and 50 Cent, why he got the blow, how he got the blow, because he had Eminem, arguably one of the best lyricists ever, and he had Dr. Dre, arguably one of the best beat makers and producers ever behind him that pushed him. They gave him free range. Now they locked him into deals. He had to sign to Shady Records, and then it became Shady Junior / Shady or Aftermath. And it's a 360 deal, but they all got paid. They all knew how to push 50 because he was the new thing.
And let's not forget, bro, like it's also the tactics that go into it. Ja Rule did interviews saying like motherfuckers that hit him up, MTV and all them, saying like, bro, as long as 50 coming to the awards, you ain't welcome here. You seeing these niggas on Nickelodeon and shit, bro.
He was ahead of the curve with the internet. You got to remember that. He was ahead of the curve with the internet. His mixtapes were going directly to the internet. It was different. He was doing freestyles over Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. Then he's getting on every Eminem track, dropping a remix on that. So like you got to remember that summer 03. I mean, most of us are old enough. 50, like you couldn't hear nothing. 50 and like I said, Cry Me a River, Timberlake. He was on the remix. I mean, you couldn't even listen to a pop station.
He killed the mixtape scene, period. You know what I'm saying? You know
I know a lot of people think this is hocus pocus.
Yeah, Wayne's the only thing that came close to 50 in mixtapes.
When you make a deal with the devil, it never works out well. And if you notice, all these big celebs that made it super big and got the fame, they all seem to be going out foul some type of way. Like, so is that so that's showing you right there. I don't believe God is the one who ordained this stuff.
Nah,
for
you
these
can't make a
people.
deal with the devil and think it's gonna come out good. Like, come on,
Right.
bro.
It's
You know what I'm
temporary.
saying?
The devil is a temporary fix. That's it. It's a temporary
Yeah, that's
fix.
against the whole thing.
You know, you got.
Hey yo,
you
this
know,
nigga Irv Gotti going outside. He did an interview on Vlad talking about he think when 50 got shot 9 times, the devil came to him and said, "Hey, do you want to stay alive? Do you want the fame and shit?" And he made a deal with the devil before.
Yo, speaking of that, I heard
motherfucking
somebody mention 50's book, right? I don't know which book it was. Could you elaborate on that? Just the title of which book it was? I think it was Derek.
It was an audio book he just came out with. It was like
Okay.
I believe last
Did
year.
you ever read From Pieces to Weight, his first book?
Yeah.
That is one of the only books I've ever literally like laughed out loud. He called the guy who shot him a professional leg shooter. He said it should be illegal to shoot somebody before 6 a.m. Like that book, I can't see how the devil came to him as much as light of he made of it. Like if the devil came to me, I think if I'm writing a book, I'm making that as grandiose as possible, right? Like I'm in the car and I can sense something in the air. He was like, I get in the car, I'm groggy. Someone comes around and shoots me, face shooting in the hand,
bro,
about my legs.
I think that Irv Gotti is missing this big piece right here. He's making it some spiritual shit. I don't believe that. I believe that 50 Cent, the reason why he was able to become who he was is because he an asshole. For some strange reason, the assholes of this world, they the ones who succeed the most. It's just something in them. They assholes, but they cutthroat also in business, and they able to use that energy in the business world, and that's how.
Well, let me ask you this, brother: are assholes closer to evil or good? Which one are they leaning more towards? The evil side of life or the good side of life? An asshole, someone who's just grimy. Think about it.
Well, that's a matter of opinion, because you may speak to a person who you may speak to a Buddhist monk, and he may be an asshole to you. You don't eat this, don't eat that, whipping your ass with the stick and shit. Wait, look, this is a motherfucking asshole and shit. But this is the way he teaches.
I'm not gonna say being disciplined by someone who wants the better good for you as calling them an asshole. I get what you're saying though, but some people just don't like to be disciplined. I get what
asshole.
you're saying.
An asshole could be a nigga that play around a lot. He don't have to be a person that's mischievous. He don't have to be a person that's deceitful. He could be a person that just play too damn much. Yo, you an asshole. You feel me?
Have those motherfuckers, bro. Your boss.
It could be a motherfucker that's brutally honest too. Yo, this nigga asshole. He just always say what the fuck on his mind.
How many times you done seen the baddest bitch on the block go for the asshole? Good guys finish last. Assholes for some strange reason just have a mentality to where it works out for them.
They don't give a fuck whether they win or lose. That's what it is.
Well, let me just say this. Peace, brother. Peace. Let me just say this. We all got a choice. I'm not gonna blame it all on the devil because we got a choice. The devil can't make us do anything. We have to choose to roll with him or not. And that's that. So they made their choice, and this is the outcome of it. Look at Will Smith. Come on. Somebody else way high up in the lights and all that, got everything everybody else wants. But then you're going to go slap Chris Rock and embarrass him in front of all of white America and make the black people look crazy. You see what I'm saying? It goes on and on. Plus the symbolism and all these videos and all that is the proof anyway, because if you look on YouTube, people break it down. Like you're like, oh, I never knew that. Wow, I didn't notice that. It's no coincidence all these demonic symbols is in all these images and all
Absolutely
that.
not. Absolutely not.
It's no coincidence. Mm-hmm.
These are the symbols that control the civilization. It controls the population.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm sorry, Matt. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but blame Piece of Paper for everything. That's a fact. Yeah, but so far we was talking about this nigga gonna say, I'm so ready to shoot Riff
Ruben
Raff.
said you're an asshole, Matt.
Yeah, I see. But if he would have said it, spelled it different, I would have highlighted it. Now check it. Right now, Riff Raff says Francis Scott Key Bridge cues the beginning of KRS-One's The Bridge is Over. Then he goes on to say,
Hey,
yo, don't get shot in this chat. That's the only thing I'm saying, man. You know, y'all could continue.
I hope all the
he didn't
people
make that
that
up about Will Smith though. That really happened. But go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
yeah, I just wanted to say I hope the people that fell off that bridge, bro. I hope they, a lot of them people survived, and I hope they, they get found healthy and okay. That's all.
Hey yo, Will Smith,
Bro.
he deals
Prayers
with
up
that
for him.
Superman. He deals with that Superman complex to where, like, bro, he the good guy and he living in a fucked up world, bro.
Okay.
Here's the fact of the matter. The fact is that he for sure love Jada Pinkett, but she don't love him back. He tired of Uncle Murder. He tired of 50 Cent. He tired of all y'all niggas talking shit about him when all he trying to do is keep.
But his former, his former best friend told y'all why Jada don't like Will no more though. He told us. He said that Will can't long dick her. He said she like to get. Nah, that's what he said. He said Will working with his shrimp. You know what I mean? And I mean,
unfortunate situation, bro.
Yeah. He said Jada like to get piped. That's what he said.
Who's the young boy that was smacking it down for him though?
August
the young boy.
Yeah, August Alsina.
Now, word around.
I heard he was putting that nasty work down. Hold up a second, y'all.
Nobody know why, but Puff had an obsession with him for whatever reason it was, because he started one.
I can't even listen to this shit no more, man. I can't talk. I'd rather us just talk because I cannot hear I refuse to believe that Diddy was out here beating the women up and loving the men.
I can't. I mean, take that, my nigga. You feel me? You telling somebody to take that, my nigga.
R.I.P. Biggie. R.I.P. Biggie had quite a few trannies in his videos. He had quite a few trannies in his videos.
The evidence out there, Matt. The evidence out there. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want. I want to see Ben get locked up too, though. I want to see them all go to jail.
Was he smashing Biggie?
I'm not going to disrespect the great one like
Biggie
that.
Biggie did say you look so good that I'll suck on you. I mean, he did say some shit like that.
Big did say that. Big did say that. He did say that.
Biggie went out bad. Biggie went out bad. It was R word and stuff. I mean, we might as well say they was raping shit, all that. They didn't give a fuck.
Listen, remember when Biggie snatched the tranny?
Biggie like the party. You got to say no, bro.
Remember when Biggie snatched the tranny from Busta Rhymes at the bar? That same tranny was in the bathroom standing up with the men at the stall.
Can we look at
Biggie, give me one more chance?
I want to look up the lyrics to Puffy, I Need a Girl.
Crazy, bro.
Yo, real quick, I just wanted to say, back in the day, like my mom, she was in the movie industry. Well, not really. She wrote a book and became successful off that. Got a little bit of a buzz going. So back in the day, she was able to link up with a woman named Sarah Stokes. She was the woman from Making the Band, light-skinned chick from back in the day. And
I remember Shirley.
I remember
she was the singer.
Yeah. We was
with the husband, right? She was the singer with the husband and shit.
Yeah.
Facts. I remember her.
Yeah, that nigga crazy.
Hey yo, so look, last night we was doing something where we was like really looking at the, and people always like to attack you when you talk about what people are talking about out here, right? Now people were saying that what if these lyrics was all about men, you know what I'm saying? Like what if they the whole time these niggas was talking about dudes, you know what I mean? Like shit like this. Peep game. This is from I Need a Girl, right? Oh, let me get us off for a second. It says you was more. Okay, first of all, let me make this a little bit bigger. I really want y'all to dig into the words that I'm sure. It says. Let
me ask you some questions, Mac. While you highlighting that, right?
Right after I'm just read this, and then I'm gonna ask you what you think of it. First, we were friends, then became lovers. You was more than my girl. We were like brothers. All night we would play fight undercovers. Now you going, can't love you like. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna take this off the screen. But go ahead, Pete.
That gets a super. Hey, yo, how's a girl like your brother? Go, all right, go ahead.
I'm just saying. Lifestyle. I don't care. That's what you
no
do.
freaky. Too freaky. Too freaky. Too freaky. Too freaky. Too freaky.
I'll be listening to these certain songs, bro. Like I fuck with that Cannabis song, Second Round Knockout, but when it gets to the part where he telling LL Cool J like, "Hey, you might get a lot of cash to me, but you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass," like it's like, bro.
They said that. He said that was for Usher. I think they were singing to each other, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They say black love, right? They say black Jesus or some other shit. This nigga Puffy had an all black plane with black roses around his neck when he got up out of here. I'm gonna show you how Diddy was looking. That nigga said, "I'm out." Oh shit.
Hey Mac, let me ask you a question, Mac.
Yes, sir.
Why the only 3 niggas that survived, well, 4, it's 4 niggas that survived it. One nigga went to jail for murder because he ratted on himself, but the other 3 niggas, you know what I'm saying, went to religion. Loom, Mace, and Sean. They all 3 went. What do you think going on inside Bad Boy that had niggas turn to religion to get away from it, and one nigga to put himself in jail for murder?
Diddy's fucking them in their butt. That's what it is. I don't want to get, that's what he do. I run the religion too. You know what I'm saying? When Duke him in his butt. Butt sex, allegedly.
Yeah, but Mac, the thing is, no freaky, but Superhead said Diddy ain't holding. And she kept it real about all that. She said some are, some ain't, and she said Diddy is working with an inchworm. So maybe he was making him blow his back out.
About none of that.
So
it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing.
So you're saying
still
that's what you're saying?
I mean, station was that on?
Superhead said in her book, she described all these fellas' man parts, and she said Diddy wasn't holding. She said Diddy wasn't holding.
Man, bro, I remember when the shit came out about Will Smith. A lot of niggas was basically like, bro, we knew the nigga was probably bisexual and that he was probably gay and shit. But when we found out that he wasn't that he was getting his back blown out, it just was like, bro.
Crazy.
I Am Legend, I Robot, this nigga getting bent over.
Yeah, but if you really take a good macmean is a jail dude. He knows what Will look like. Tell him, Mac.
Ain't nothing. I'm trying to figure out. Hell no. I'm trying to figure out what y'all talking about now because I don't even understand what y'all talking about no more. I'm looking for a picture of Diddy and y'all. Somebody Superhead dick pitch. Bro, that shit sound like.
Yeah, bro. We ain't gonna get into the specifics.
Like same shit that Hassan Campbell found by mistake.
Well, if you wanna look up Superhead's antics, then just Google Superhead's list of celebrity DICKs, and you'll see the whole list she wrote. She made a list. She made a list.
Yeah.
But she's in love with Lil Wayne, though. She's in love with Lil Wayne for some reason. She says no matter who she's with, whether she's married or not, she's always gonna mess with Lil Wayne regardless. Like she don't care if he call her 3 a.m, she's leaving her husband to go see him. That's what Superhead said.
Kenny Mack say Superhead is a hoe. Who cares what she thinks? Hey, bro, Irv Gotti was in love with that girl.
Hey, yo, y'all want to see a black magician? Look at this nigga right here. Check this out. Grant all your wishes. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is piss on him. You know what I'm saying? And ask him for something. You grant you whatever you want. You want a new house? You know what I'm saying?
Diddy, aka the Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz.
Son right here. This nigga is different.
Yeah, he's different, bro.
And it's different right there. I don't never want that outfit, bro.
Bro, you might fly with that. He is Black Angel. That motherfucker start flying off the roof with that.
Here's a good question for everybody. Now that you see what can happen Would y'all trade y'all life that y'all got right now for Diddy's? Now that you see how it could pan out.
I wouldn't trade my life for nobody's because I believe there's a lesson in trial and tribulation. You know what I'm saying? It strengthens you as a person. So I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, Pete. There you go.
I would love to be in a position where I got the amount of power that a person like a Jay-Z or a Diddy has, to where you would throw up a Rockefeller sign and everybody, you know, mimicking you and shit.
You want to be a cult leader?
When you would be in a position of power, a lot of them motherfuckers be abusing that shit, the Kanye's and all them. But when you really in a position of power, you could be doing some shit productive. You could be fixing the black community with that type of shit. So I would love to have that amount of power.
You trying to kick knowledge, bro?
For real.
Nigga, you gay.
But niggas all the time always talking about, man, I don't need $1 million. I don't need the power. I don't need the fame. You know what you could do with that shit?
Facts.
You could change
lives.
lives.
It's a tool.
Hey, I can do it a lot. You know, we can do a lot with that money, right? But I've seen time after time after time, good people, you know what I'm saying, get in position and get money, and they change their whole narrative. Their motives change, everything changed. So it's something about getting a lot of money at one time, you know what I'm saying, that fucks people heads up. Because I seen good people, real good people who got good motives, want to do right by the people, and then get in position to do right by people and fuck it all up, bro. I don't understand.
Black to the P is absolutely right. He's right.
P, watch this though. These minorities come over, well, not minorities. These foreigners come over to America, and they run in circles around black people. You want to know why? Because they know the power of a dollar. All these people talking about money ain't shit, man. Money ain't nothing.
And they give them a jump start. The government gives them a jump start that they don't give us. But go ahead. I get your meaning, but go ahead.
Hey, bro, listen.
We don't get no jump start.
These people come from the worst conditions ever. You got black people talking about, like, shoot, you know, like, I don't need $1 million and money ain't the key to happiness and shit. You know what you could be doing with money?
Bro, you said these people come from the worst conditions ever, and then come here and see that we live here, been living here, and we're treated way worse than they're treated, coming from a fucked up situation. They get here and they like, well, why are you giving us money? You giving us land, you giving us loans and all this, when you got people that been here that y'all brought here, supposedly, allegedly, and y'all treating them like third, fourth class citizens.
Check this out though, bro. You know how many?
But yeah, I'm gonna let you talk, my dude.
You know how many black restaurants there is? I know a dude. He make the best chicken on the block. We asked this nigga like, bruh, why you don't open up a chain of restaurants? Why you don't just, you know, set up a drive-through, do deliveries? He don't want that. He ain't trying to maximize his business, and you know.
Can I ask you a question?
Black people lazy.
Shout out to Mike Epps for that, real fast.
Can I ask you a question?
One mic.
Salute to Mike Epps for that major move. If he did that, I'm gonna look into that.
He did that. I heard about that. That's a fact.
Now, I have a question for everybody on the stage, right? You know what I mean? Y'all can answer it however y'all want. Friendly Extortionist pulled up. Salute to my boy.
Friendly Extortionist, salute.
Black P, you know what I'm saying? Derek. Hey, check it out, man. I'm starting a new record label, man. You know what I mean? I just sent the paperwork in. What do y'all think about it? It's called NIGGER Records. Can somebody say it for me?
Niger Records. Niger Records. That's Niger Records.
No,
Niger.
Nigger Records.
Nigger Records.
What language you speak? That's Niger.
No, but Niger is not. Hold on, Niger is with 1 G. He said 2 G's. Nigger Records.
No, nigger. NIGGER Records. Nigger.
Yeah, not Niger. Niger is 1.
But no, it's not. It's one word. It's one word. Nigger Records.
Nigger Records. He said it ain't 2 words. It's Nigger Records.
It's not derogatory. Listen, I'm dead serious. It's not derogatory towards black people. I want somebody white to say it. Can somebody hit the panel and tell?
Are you trying to get Rick Rap up in his head?
Could you give me that new album by Nigger Record? That new nigger record. Oh,
yo, man, I wanted to
Oh,
tap
Murph
in on
left.
that
Murph
situation
left.
on
Murph
the
would have
Diddy
said that
point,
shit.
y'all.
Huh?
And that shit is crazy with Diddy, man. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys on my thoughts, you know, because just because we hear some shit, you know, someone be accused and stuff like that, it don't make them guilty. It don't mean that they really done something. It just take one person to open the can of worm and give people ideas and be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. You know, people live with regrets. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to have an open, clear mind. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't think Diddy will be drugging these artists, knowing what type of issues that shit could have been, got him what type of problems. My thing is that he was dealing with people that was curious, you know what I'm saying? And they put themselves in that shoe. They participated in those type of events or whatever allegedly. And at the end of the day, there's some type of regrets, and now they want to make him like the biggest monster. And another thing, my man, that black man is a billionaire. Ain't nobody on his level like that. It's not too many people. So now you got the newcomers coming up, starting their labels. What you think? They don't want their label as big as Diddy's? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they're trying to remove him.
Is this Hassan Campbell's thing, man? Snotbox TV. He started following me on TikTok. I find that highly disturbing. My bad. Go ahead, Friendly.
Nah, you know, so I feel like, you know, this is one thing that is disgusting me about the culture that is becoming a cultural thing, making allegations. And I don't think that this shit is real. You know, I hope I'm wrong, but you know, I don't think it's real. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that people are really trying to get the man out of position. They want to be the next people up there, you know, and there's been bad business done with him and several other people. And which is the easiest way to tear down a black person? By saying those type of allegations or the other joint. And that's the easiest way to tear down the black man, tear down the black community. And this is what's going on, bro.
That's a fact, Friendly. I said the same thing with R. Kelly. See, I believe that all the shit that happened with Aaliyah and all the shit that he was doing back in the day, I actually believe that he did that shit. So call it karma, what's going on with him now. But when he got on that interview and he was saying like, why would I, with my way past, do this shit now? I believed him.
Right.
I believed him. Now, did he fuck children and all that shit back in the day? Was he fucking around with minors back in the day? Yeah, but I just wasn't seeing the shit that they was pushing. It felt trendy. And
my thing is this though, D. Derek, my thing is this. All right, I don't mind. Lock him up. If he did it, he did it. But Elvis married somebody when she was 14 and he was a grown ass. Like, if you can't idolize somebody because of their skin color, but then demonize somebody else for doing the same exact fucking thing because of their skin color.
What? Let me ask you something.
Yeah, but you know the white man's rule: do as I say, not as I do.
Hold
you know
up.
that.
What is Cooper talking about?
I don't even see what Cooper's saying. I don't even see the chat.
I got it highlighted.
When it comes to blacks and whites, when it comes to blacks and whites in America, they say do as we say, not as we do. They could do whatever they want. We can't do what they do, and y'all don't get that yet. But go ahead.
Now the black
like that guy Cuba, he said he was in a champagne, right? But my thing is that's another thing that's kind of skeptical, because if you knew somebody laced your drink, you could find out if you get checked if your drink was laced.
I think Cuba, I don't think that he was really saying putting things in the champagne bottles. I think he was saying putting things in. Hey yo, listen, Cat Williams literally warned Diddy in that Sharp interview. Kind of scary. Did you hear that? Friendly. Did you
that's one of the biggest interviews so far right now. I don't think
that's a fact.
Yeah,
but you see what Riff Raff said?
No.
Riff said, son, Cat Williams said, son, I can't. The message is going past now. I ain't about to go look back.
Cat Williams also talk about Gary Owens. Gary Owens is my man.
Right.
He out here with me.
Well, they say he didn't sold out after 25 years, right? He did sold out though. He sold out to them. He married a black woman. He got half black kids. See, to them, he sold out. To us, he didn't sell out, but to them, he sold out.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You feel me?
They say he traded his whiteness to be black. He actually records his podcast over here at my homeboy studio.
Oh, that's what's up. Salute to Gary Owens. I ain't mad at him.
She said,
Dr. Umar ain't fucking with him, but I ain't mad at him.
Give me 1 second, y'all, because I ain't gonna be on here much too long. I'm gonna mute everybody for 1 second, just so I can get some comments real quick, and I'm gonna give it back to y'all. I was saying Daddy was drugging people. Who's Daddy? I know about Diddy, but I never heard about Daddy.
His name was Puff Daddy at first. Cooper stuck on 96 or 95 shit.
That's true. My dad was very much do as I say and not as I do. She said, do as I say, not as I do. I hold myself to higher standards. Well, let's not say higher. Let's just say different. They might be higher for you, just like they are for me, because I don't believe in that old shit neither. But at some point, it worked for them back in the days. A lot of that old school shit might have worked for them back then, but we evolving as people. Last thing I want to say, peace, Mac. DMW shot, salute. Graham, always salute. Derek, friendly, you know what I mean? Black to the P, my brother.
You know this shit.
The industry is finito. Wasn't putting things. Let me go back. I think we got the way this world is going, we won't be around much longer. Damn. Get right with the Most High. We never, you know what? I believe Black Apple is that we was on the fucking time glass. I mean, what's that hourglass? As soon as we started, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say that's great advice. Get right with God. You know what I mean?
That's what I said too. I made a post like that. I said that 2024 is the year of exposure. To me, I think we are in the time of judgment, and you need to get right with God. I ain't say go to the church. I ain't say go to the mosque. I don't think you need religion to get right with God. You just need to get down on your hands and knees and get right with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Man, I agree 100% with you. And if you're afraid to go to a church, listen, you don't even have to go to church. You know what I'm saying? Long as however you feel is from the heart, that's how God gonna see you. You know, because a lot of people say, "Yo, I pray to God," but does it come from the heart? When you pray to God, you praying to God through good things, or you only asking God? You praying when you only doing bad. You know what I'm saying? Because people pray to God when they doing fucked up shit, but when they doing good, niggas forget about God. You notice that shit? You know what I'm saying? Niggas pray to God to get out of jail, but once they got out of jail, they don't pray no more.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, you said you about to end this, Mac. I just want to tell everybody to be blessed, be great, and be productive today, man. Do something.
Yeah, great live, y'all. I enjoyed my conversation with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to kick you dudes off the panel. You know what I'm saying? Salute, P. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Derek and Graham, for pulling up. Kubita, everybody that was here. Abria says you are a church. You don't need to go to a church. If you breathing that shit for real, it is what it is. Man, salute to El Plaga. Salute to El Plaga, man. El Plaga out here. Whoever El Plaga is giving these niggas a hard time. Trades, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Your truth, my opinion. Good luck with them, because you got your truth, my opinion on you, and now this Plaga, whoever Plaga is on your body. That equals up to a problem. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all like the new look? Let me know in the comments for people that watch this later or might look at it later. It seems like they don't push these vertical lives after you do them. So you could do a live, you'll get a lot of views, but they're not going to put it in the algorithm for people to see it later on. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it's good and bad. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to go back to doing regular StreamYards at some point. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to run it up right now doing it this way, just so we know that we know how to do it, just in case we got to use it later. All right? I want to be one of the first ones to say, yo, I'm the one that bust that door down and show them how to do this. All right? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? For the people that got channels, share this video on your channel for me. You know, do that. if you want. I don't give a fuck if you do, if you don't. I'm just reminding you that you can. All right, Stilo facts. Big Apple, you don't need to go to a building to talk to God. Your body is the temple, is what Big Apple says. Feel me? Do the works, more importantly. And live like Solomon. What Solomon said? Solomon said that it's all for nothing. It's all for nothing, so do the best that you can. You know what I mean? If you're gonna cook, just cook a good meal. You feel me? If you're gonna play nice. You feel me? If you want to if whatever you want to do, you're gonna clean your garden the right way. However you do anything is how you do everything. All right. We at the 2-hour mark. I'm out of this joint. Peace.